I'm going to show you guys 5 tips on how to wake up fast and early in the morning without feeling tired or wanting to die. Let's do this. Hi everyone, it's your girl Amanda the Buzz Coach. If you're new to my channel, I am an online health accountability coach and I help busy women just like you lose weight and live more fulfilled lives. So please be sure to like this video and to subscribe to my channel so that you can see more awesome tips on how you can become the best version of yourself. Tip number 1, go to bed early. Okay, so I know that you're rolling your eyes right now and you probably have heard this an upteenth amount of time, but it is so incredibly true. Getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep every single night will guarantee that you go through all the REM cycles that your body needs to go through. You wake up refreshed. But not everybody gets 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night, and here's what happens. According to the American Sleep Association, 35.5% of Americans report getting less than 7 hours of sleep per night, and about 38% report to unintentionally falling asleep during the day at least once in the preceding month. And not to mention, sleep deprivation can make you tired, cranky, irritable, and just want to hate on everything and on life in general. And worst of all, you just feel absolutely frustrated, hopeless, and want to give up on your goals and what you want to do with your life. So a tip that I like to generally use is I look at the time that I need to wake up in the next morning, then I factor in 8 hours prior. So if I need to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, I want to factor bedtime of like 9 to 10 o'clock at night. So what I'll end up doing is once I know my bedtime is approaching, about half an hour before I'm really supposed to be in bed, I will start to do my bedtime routine. I'll get in bed and set my alarm and just relax and ease myself into sleep. So go to bed early, set your alarm to go off 7 to 8 hours after you get into bed, and you can just relax under the covers. Who is calling me? Tip number 2, have a fun early morning activity. So one thing that I always believe in is having a spoonful of sugar with your medicine. When you wake up in the morning, pair that dreadful activity of getting out of bed with something that you really enjoy doing. That could be anything from reading a book, watching a funny YouTube video, or you can meditate. There are so many things that you can do. Me personally, I love to read right when I wake up, and I also love to watch funny YouTube videos. For some reason, getting laughter in my day right when I wake up is just what I need. And I found that just doing these activities 10 to 15 minutes really helps to wake me up, helps me feel more alert and ready to take on the day. Do you have a favorite morning activity? Comment below and share. I'd love to hear what it is. Tip number 3, use a wake-up light. So one thing that I absolutely love is waking up with the sun and feeling its rays caressing my body as I wake up. Usually when the sun comes up, I'm up. Conversely, if I have to wake up before the sun rises, it is hell getting me out of bed. So what if there was a way to trick your body into thinking that it's getting up with the sun? Cue in the wake-up light. So getting a wake-up light alarm clock can help fill your room with gradual, warm light that mimics the sun rays. It will turn on and slowly fill your room with warm light, getting brighter and brighter until your alarm goes off. By the time you wake up, your room is covered in warm light, ushering you to wake. I personally use the Philips Wake Up Light alarm clock. I feel a lot more alert and I do feel a lot more focused. Granted, I still feel a little groggy sometimes, but the will to actually get up and start my day is not as difficult. So I will call that a win in my book. If you want to know where to get a wake-up light, I did include a link in the description below. Please be sure to check it out and find out for yourself if it's the right fit for you. Tip number 4, don't take any caffeine past 2 p.m. So caffeine is considered a stimulant, and when you have it past 2 p.m., there's not enough time for your body to completely get it out of your system. And what happens when you have an overload of caffeine left in your system?
I don't want coffee. It keeps me up.
It's gonna keep you up at night. And not only that, it's a diuretic, so it's also going to deplete you of water. Being hydrated and getting a good night's sleep go hand in hand. So if you're drinking coffee past 2 p.m., you're gonna find yourself tossing and turning in bed all night long. Tip number 5, no electronics before bed. Yeah. So if you're kind of like me, you probably actually take your phone to bed with you and, look through YouTube videos or scroll through Facebook. Well, studies show that that is actually not an effective way to get a good night's sleep because you're constantly being exposed to this blue light from your screen. In fact, various sleep studies show that kids and adults who spend 13 extra minutes using their devices prior to going to bed actually took an extra hour to actually fall asleep. That's messed up, y'all. So as hard as it might be, putting away your device and just focusing on doing non-electronic bedtime activities like reading, talking to your partner, doing other things with your partner can help you fall asleep faster and get a whole night's rest without waking up so tired and restless the next morning. Are you just as guilty of taking your device to bed before you go to bed? I'd like to know I'm not the only one that does this. Please comment below. So these are my 5 tips to wake up fast and early in the morning so that you can wake up feeling super productive, alert, focused, and not want to kill anybody or die. If you learned something from this video, please be sure to like and to subscribe to my channel so that you can see more useful health and life tips. This is Amanda the Buzz Coach, and I will see you all next week. Pew pew pew!